handsome dude, huh? Look at it. Is that a handsome guy?
Striking.
Yeah, he won't say no.
You can only shake him to say yes.
That's right.
Good morning, everybody.
The bobblehead. Yes, he can.
Ron, the car guy from Westside Auto Pros, is here, and boy, is that cool having a bobblehead.
You know, I think you've made it in the world when you have your own bobblehead, even if it doesn't look exactly like you. I mean, I think they got the body right, but the
obviously.
head
Yeah, this is actually a good-looking bobblehead.
I know.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
That doesn't look like
I don't think it's me.
you.
That's a
Or it was me
great-
like 25 years ago.
Well, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
That's sort of like Dale Earnhardt Jr.
There you go.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, with the eyebrows. Yep, there you go. All
right.
You get a little shorter hair and you're good to go.
This was my holiday gift from my employees. We had our company holiday party last Saturday.
Really?
Yes, and they got me my own bobblehead. I think it's a compliment. But we'll run with it, and it only says yes, so they come in and say, I want
Did
to
they
raise.
make 10,000 of them so your customers can get them too, or
how do
just
we get
one?
around
I think this is limited edition, so if there's any charities out there, they're going to have like a silent auction or something. I mean, that could be the deal.
Trying to see which ones. All bobbleheads. I'm wondering where they got this from. There used to be a company here in town that made these. It's usesmall.com.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
but not me.
Usesmall?
I haven't heard of them for a while, but that's very well done.
Well, that's better than youbig.com. I wouldn't have had to get it in the truck and stuff to get it down here. But no, we had our company holiday party. We had it at the Animal Rescue League.
Which is a very great idea.
They have a phenomenal facility out there. If anybody's looking for a venue or a place to have a reception or a party or something like that, I mean, I would talk to Lauren out there. She did a great job. And we also had Andrea Altman is the official photographer for the Animal Rescue League. We had her come in and take our pictures. And people don't realize, I mean, she donates hours and hours to the Animal Rescue League, doesn't charge them a dime to do photography.
And it's really a slick way they have it set up, too. There's separate entrance for the area that you're talking about, too.
Exactly, yeah. We didn't have to, crawl through fences or climb over dog cages.
That's the old building. Yeah, that's the old building.
Hey, Ron, what's it like having a company Christmas party?
Well, it's
One shot.
Ted Stevens asked me the exact same thing,
Oh.
and I was going to summarize it in an email and send it to him. So he'll know by the end of the day.
Wow, so
Hi, Ted, if you're watching.
a lot of things to talk about this morning.
Yes,
Speaking of
yes.
small, how about
Small.
talking about small humans?
We're going to talk about small humans, and namely young children. There's a car seat law that's been changed, and it goes into effect
Hey,
January 1st.
you're kidding me. The car seat law has changed again? Gee, that only happens about every 5 minutes.
That's like breaking news. Rip and read
this is the
headlines.
first- this is the first I've heard of it. So what's the new law?
Well, what it is, and it doesn't affect all car seats, but it mainly affects children in booster seats.
Right.
And what the old law said, or the old rule was, if a child was 65 pounds and under, they needed to be in a booster seat.
Right.
Okay.
Well, they've changed that now because they've done some testing and they've decided that the booster seats maybe aren't as robust as they thought they were. And so now it's 65 pounds and under, including the weight of the booster seat.
Which is about how much?
Well, it's going to depend on the type of the booster seat, but I mean it could be anywhere from 2 to 7 pounds,
Okay, let's
depending
say
on,
under
on
10
the quality.
pounds, yeah.
But so anyway, what they're encouraging you to do is weigh the booster seat and weigh your child. You're looking for a combined weight.
Oh,
of
now we're making them
65.
do math. This is going to be a good idea. Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure, if you get pulled over or something, they're going to weigh the kid and weigh the booster seat.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Do they bring scales with them?
So
Yeah.
basically they're saying your child doesn't have to weigh 65 pounds and they don't need it if they're trying to incorporate the booster seat.
The weight of the seat and the child, if the combined weight is 65 pounds or under, they should be in the booster seat.
Right.
Exactly. So
they can weigh less than 65 pounds now, basically, and
not be in a booster
Right.
seat if you carry a booster seat that boosts it up, or it's kind of confusing. And Jason's right; they do change that a lot. But another interesting thing
I used
is
to lay in the back window of the car.
But I don't understand.
know.
why-
You're right. We did.
yeah.
But this doesn't seem like a huge revelation. I'm glad you're letting everybody know, but really most booster seats are only a couple pounds. I feel maybe there's some high-tech ones out there. The ones I've seen are.
I've never had a booster seat in my life. I mean, I was
Ever?
like, I was like
if you're
Jason.
that small, I can understand.
Exactly. Well, if I'm this small, I'm going to ride in the glove box. but yeah, I used to lay in the back window, or I stood on the front seat next to my mom, as we're driving down the road.
Right.
But the other thing about car seats is AAA did a study, and I found this interesting. 8 out of 10 car seats are not properly installed.
That still gets me every time I hear that number.
Yeah, they're tricky to install. The best way, and they're more expensive, is the anchor system where they just click right into the seat. The seat, under the cushions has these metal hooks.
Yep.
And what you do is they just snap right in. They go ting ting on both sides, and then you just sit in the seat.
What's that noise they make?
Ting ting.
Okay.
And then you just sit in the seat and rock it back and forth, and it tightens itself, and you're done.
You sit in the seat?
Well, yeah, because the more weight you can put on it, the tighter it is
He looks
attached
over
to the seat.
65 pounds.
Yeah,
It's a wide seat.
It's hard on the seat, but that's the way to go.
Well, and there is, you can Google it, but the other thing is to have a certified person, inspect the car seat installation and make sure it's done right. I mean, we sent one of our employees, Wade, to school to learn to put car seats.
Car seat installation school.
It's a 4-day class.
No.
What?
Seriously.
And they expect everybody,
It's-
an average Joe, to be able to put it in correctly.
He was in training for 32 hours to learn to put a car seat in, and he came back with this kit. I mean, there's shims and I mean, not only is the car seat fit the car, the child has to fit the seat. So I mean, there might be extra padding you have to put somewhere, but it's not as easy as
I mean, the seats have bubble levels on them.
Exactly.
You have to get the seat
Are you serious?
within a range.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
if it's that difficult, no wonder people aren't doing it correctly.
Well, yeah, it's more than just running the seatbelt through it and winching it down and putting your child
you
in there. I mean,
go.
the child has to fit the seat has to fit the car. Different cars have additional hardware and tethers.
Okay,
and
so
stuff
one of the
going
car
on.
manufacturers is going to wisen up and just include the car seat built into the back seat.
That isn't a bad idea. Especially on like minivans and stuff like that.
Any of those, yeah.
Yeah, they got the stow and go storage and stuff like that. That would be a
no-brainer.
Who's coming out with that first? That's
We have to think of everything here. That's
I
what I'm
know.
wondering. So,
Jeez,
So not only can you help everybody's car needs, you can also help them properly install. their car.
And we don't charge for that. If somebody wants it inspected or is
Making sure
expecting
they're
a
doing it
newborn
right.
or something like that, or just bring us the car. It's best to bring us the car, the child, and the car seat, and we'll
I'll drop my kids off with you. That's no problem.
you got to make sure
Oh, the car guy
make sure it's
care.
installed right.
You can do it while you wait. Yeah, we don't need it all day. We're not going to give you like a loaner
Daycare.
child or a loaner car. just while you wait, we'll certainly take care of that.
All right. So again, that is very, very important. And the laws do change on January 1st. But if you do have a car seat, you want to make sure it's installed correctly. Stop by Westside Auto Pros, and they'll make sure it's installed right.
In
and show
all
you how.
seriousness, you drive down 235, and maybe I see it more because I'm a parent, but you'll see kids without car seats and kids in the front seat who shouldn't be there, and it is dangerous. You want to get them in there properly, so it's worth the time.
And the thing with the booster seat, I mean, it sounds trivial, but I mean, the reason they made that change was, there was problems. There was
Right.
kids that were too heavy in those booster seats, and it was causing issues.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean,
see what
that's
you're
why
saying
that's
now.
why that's why they're making that change.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
So
That makes more sense. You should have said that in the first place.
yes.
All right, bobblehead around the car guy. So that's that was a very important subject we had a chance to get to. But
Absolutely.
Now next week we're going to talk about car starters.
Remote car
Remote
starters.
car
Yep,
starters,
we're gonna
and some
talk about it.
important things that you need to know about remote car starters. And by the way, in case you're thinking about getting a remote car starter,
That's a great Christmas
for your
gift.
significant other for the holidays, I think this guy here might be able to hook you up.
Yes.
How do you find Westside Auto Pros? Bobblehead around the car guy.
That's almost better than my easy button. It's westsideautopros.com. We'll get you to how to get to us, how to contact us, or you can go to askaroundthecarguy.com. I'm there to answer questions.
And you want to know the coolest way to give a remote control starter is you sneak the car of whoever you're giving it to, like your significant other. I'm going to have to take your car here today, make an appointment, and have Ron install it, but don't say anything. And then just give them the remote control
Hand them the remote.
and say, what's this for? Here, push the button. let them see it start up. That's kind of a cool way to do
They
it.
are nice when
is.
it gets cold or hot.
All right, we're on the Car Guy. We'll see you next
Awesome.
week, Money.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. It's 6:53. You're watching Great Day.